very much. The veteran Devon White, who had the big grand slam home run from the right side in Game 3 in San Francisco off the Giants' Wilson Alvarez as the Marlins completed the sweep. Stands in against Maddux. Chipper Jones in close at third. Ball one, says Bruce Fremming, working the plate tonight. Fastball fouled off. Here's the rest of the umpiring crew. Six umps, of course, in postseason play, with the veterans Gregg and Pulley on the foul lines. Devon White was a member of the 1992 Toronto Blue Jays who beat the Atlanta Braves in the World Series. And a called strike, and White looks back in disbelief.
Well, he didn't appear to be ready to swing. Bob, watch. He's just kind of standing there. He doesn't stride. See, he doesn't even make a move.
That's not a strike either. That's a high fastball.
Now, you tell me.
The preceding one,
yeah, the preceding one was not a strike.
Oh, I like
that one. Looked like it was.
Ooh.
Well, we've had our first look at how far off the plate he's going to be able to go.
The 2-2 is lined toward the left field corner with Klesko in pursuit, and it's foul.
One thing about Maddux, Bob, he will go off the plate. He'll throw a lot of strikes on the corners. Then he'll continue to go off the plate until the umpire stops him. If they give him that pitch, he'll just keep going.
I wonder if he's going to go off the plate up on the screen for those high strikes, Joe. That's what really got White's attention.
A master at setting hitters up with the kind of mind that's 10, 12 moves ahead, recalling sequences from earlier in the game, earlier in the season. Rolled foul. It is impossible to outthink Greg Maddux.
You're right. Because Greg Maddux does not think along with you. He's already made up his mind 2 days ago how he's going to make every pitch in every situation.
Works quickly as always and strikes him out.
That's what he does so well. He ends it with a great changeup. This is the first pitch, high and away fastball. You can see that he's taking on the first pitch. Now he's taking all the way right there for strike two, just off the plate inside. That's foul down the line. Another changeup, and the finishing cut, a changeup that moves away from the left-handed hitter.
The shortstop, Edgar Renteria, bounces one over the mound and by Lockhart into center field for a base hit. It's no surprise to see someone wailing away on the first pitch against Maddux. He's not going to walk you, so you might as well swing at the first one that looks good.
But that was the game plan the Houston Astros employed here the first game. They went out in the first inning on 4 pitches.
Ball one to Sheffield. The scouting report on him.
Well, he is a great fastball hitter. You're going to have to throw him a lot of breaking balls away and changeup. And he will chase some pitches out of the strike zone when you get ahead in the count. But if you get anything over the middle of the plate, he'll hurt you.
Maddux's 1-0 pitch. Misses. Sheffield only about half as productive as he was a year ago when he hit 42 homers with 120 RBIs.
That's what Joe talked about a moment ago, that pitch just off the outside corner, and Bruce Fremming, as of right now anyway, thinks it's a ball.
This year, Sheffield hit just 21 homers with 71 driven in while batting .250. Like most people, he's never had much success against Maddux, although he did hit a homer off him on August 1st of this year. Called strike 2-1.
In most cases, when you get ahead of the hitter 2-0, ahead of the pitcher 2-0 as a hitter, you figure you're going to get a good pitch to hit. That was the example of why Greg Maddux is such a great pitcher. 2-0, he still nails the outside corner knee high. He does not give you a cripple when you're ahead in the count.
The runner goes on 2-1. Here's the throw from Eddie Perez. He bounces it there, and Renteria has stolen it on ball 3.
You can get a good jump on Maddux, as Renteria does here. Maddux really doesn't pay a lot of attention to him, as I mentioned earlier. Gets a good jump, and he beats the play easily.
There it is one more time, that one-hop throw from Perez on the shortstop side of second base, and Renteria in there easily. Well, that's the one area where the Florida Marlins really are strong, with Charles Johnson behind the plate.
Sheffield ahead of Maddux, 3-1. Just off the corner, ball 4. That's about a month's quota of walks for Maddux right there.
In that situation, you knew he wasn't going to give in to Sheffield. You know, Sheffield hit 250, but he's still one of the most dangerous hitters in the major league. And
his first pitch to the switch hitter is high. Smoltz has the best overall record among the Braves' Big Four in LCS play. Maddux just at 500. Greg is also just 2-2 in World Series play. Rolled foul, although he has pitched well in the World Series each time he's been called upon, but his record is just 2-2. In Division Series play, Maddux is 3-0, winning one game each of the last 3 years in the Division Series, including one against the Astros a week ago. Both he and Brown pitching on 7 days rest. And a called strike, 1-2. The postseason career record for Maddux you saw on your screen a moment ago evidently did not include the Division Series. So he's 5-5 between the LCS and the World Series. And he steps off. Maddux has been known to pitch complete games where he only throws around 80 pitches. So he's unleashed more than his usual amount in this first inning already.
And a little trouble here with the signs from Eddie Perez.
And that's unusual, Bob, because Eddie Perez is his personal catcher, and that's the reason he wants him to catch, is because they think alike in most cases. Having a few problems so far in this ballgame.
Change of pace here.
Down low, 2-2. Eddie Perez was struck in the groin by a foul tip about a week ago and hasn't been able to, forget about catch, hasn't even been able to assume a squatting position until yesterday, in a whole lot of pain, but able to answer the bell for game one as Maddux's personal catcher. Got him to go after a pitch in the dirt for his second strikeout of the inning. So now Conine, the veteran at first base tonight, hit .242 for the year. Ball 1. Ordinarily, Dutch Dalton, the former Philly, would play first base against a right-handed pitcher. But he's under 200 lifetime against Maddux, while Conine is 10 for 28, and that figures out to 357. In there.
That fastball, that sinking fastball from Maddux, I mean, comes back and catches the outside corner. That ball runs about 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches to come back and catch the outside corner. 89 miles per hour, 3 inches down, 2 inches away, and it comes back.
Hit hard, and it goes through McGriff's legs. The bases will be loaded at least, and Renteria stops at third on what has to be scored an error on Fred McGriff. So on a single, a walk, and an error, the bases are loaded with 2 out.
Maddux already with 21 pitches here in the opening inning. That's a lot for him.
The surprising lineup that Leland gave for me was that Moises Alou, who led the team in RBIs, is hitting this low in the lineup. I know Conan swings well, but
Felipe Alou tips it foul. Make it Moises Alou. A bizarre flashback overtaking me. Envisioning Felipe, Matty, and Jesus. This, of course, the son of the Expo manager. Nothing but coffee today, too. Go figure. The 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Take a look at this ball that McGriff booted. It's very quick. It gets there before he can get down completely. And like I said, this is a very fast infield, and we'll see that throughout this series. Very quick.
Charlie Williams says no. There was no swing there at all. But Eddie Perez asked for them to check.
That's a slider off the outside corner for Maddux, and he wanted to check swing strike. Another look off the outside corner, and Bruce Fremming is not given that pitch here in the first inning.
2-1 pitch. Chipper Jones has it skipped by him. 1 run is home. Here comes Sheffield to score, and they're going to wave Conine around as well. The play at the plate, the ball gets through Perez, and 3 runs score on a ball that very well could have been fielded by Chipper Jones. Maddux defense betraying him here in the first.
Bob, you're exactly right. The one thing you have to do is knock the ball down in this situation. Chipper tries to make the play. Watch, he gets there, but he doesn't smother it. He tries to come up with it. You've got to throw your body at that ball. You can't let it go down the line with the bases loaded. If you knock it down, only 1 run will score. Instead, 3 score as they play very aggressive baseball. Good hustle by Conine. Here's the look right there. You've got to go forward. See, he went backwards on the ball, tried to play it on the big short hop. You've got to smother that ground ball.
Joe, you know, I think his foot is bothering him. If you look at it and watch the way he went after that ball, he looks like he's limping and really didn't get a good push off to make any kind of a try for that ball.
Well, you definitely think of him, an infielder is always told with 2 outs, you smother the ball.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that, but it sure looks like his heel is bothering him.
This is foul to the seats down the right side by Charles Johnson, with suddenly the Marlins in front 3-0.
Here's Jones again. Look at him move. He's moving very gingerly. And you're right. A diving try at least to try to knock it down, but it didn't work. Didn't go here.
So perhaps the sore right foot and ankle a factor on that play. And now Charles Johnson launches one down the left field line, but foul. Well hit ball, obviously.
Here's that last swing by Charles Johnson. That's a changeup hanging around the inside corner. He just got out in front of it and hit it foul.
And here's the speed. You see the speed is 84 miles an hour, and it moved down 5 inches.
A called strike 3. Maddux struck out the side, but on a double by Moises Alou that clears the bases, the Marlins lead 3-0.